everyone. I just want to give you an update on the nor'easter. There is some massive flooding in Bowers Beach, Ocean City, Maryland, Millsboro, Ocean View. Savannah Road is closed because of high water. The back bays are overflowing their banks in certain portions. I know down at the end of my lane near Potsnets, they have massive flooding down there. So just be careful. Say a prayer for these families because I know they're going to have good flood insurance and also help rebuilding whatever was damaged. I do know in Bowers Beach, some of the homes, they probably have a lot of water in them. Also, we just need to say a prayer for the people of Buxton because they've lost several homes to the sea just this past month. Be kind, be caring. Thank God we're further up on Long Neck Road, but the flooding has been becoming an issue in certain low-lying areas. So just say a prayer for the families. And be careful. If you see high water on a road, don't drive through it because it could cause your car to stall out and you could get stuck. So we just need to be kind and caring because Mother Nature is angry today. The seas are going to be 9 to 10 feet high in certain areas along the coastline of Delaware. I do know in Duck, seas are going to be from 2 to 4 feet. We vacationed in Corolla and we also vacationed in Northern Shores, which was really nice. The last time we were there, we actually did a horse tour and that was a lot of fun. But just be careful when you're driving through an area that looks like it could be flooded. I know so many people have died trying to drive through flooded roads. So just be careful. Water has a power on its own and it can tear apart families in an instant. So if there's an evacuation order in your area, please heed the evacuation order. Do not stay. This nor'easter is bad. And people are undermining, saying it's not that bad. No, it is bad because there's Back Bay flooding in Dewey. There's Back Bay flooding in Ocean View, where my friend lives. We just got to be kind and caring and just support one another and support people through their hard and difficult times. My channel is about kindness. I support people who are kind and caring. I do not support people who target others. I've seen a lot of scary things in my lifetime, but this flooding is major. I saw a lady doing a video outside of her trailer in Potsnets, and the water is rising. The roads are covered in her development. So, you know, when you live on a planet, sometimes the planet can be very angry. Also, I do want to talk to you about the environment because when you have developers that come in and they just clear cut all the land and don't keep any of the trees, this is what happens. The water can rise at an alarming rate, so you absolutely need to have like a wind barrier, and water barrier. I know in certain parts of the world they use the Christmas trees that are dumped in the dump. They actually help create sand dunes and create natural grasses to grow again. So the fact that we aren't doing that here, it just boggles my mind. because it could help save lives. I mean, it just really could. Because when you have natural seagrasses and natural sand dunes, it helps prevent the flooding that is happening. Yesterday, people were telling me that the water in Rehoboth was all the way up to the boardwalk. It was going over the dunes and almost hitting the boardwalk. That's scary, because in Rehoboth Beach, they had 11-foot seas. So we just need to help each other out. If you know somebody struggling in your neighborhood, help them out. Help them get to higher ground, or help take their cars to higher ground. It's just, time to start have a higher moral compass, because what is happening in this country is not okay. There is a country that is divided. And I remember in the 80s, the neighbors looked out for each other. The neighbors helped each other. This is no longer the case. So we need to start supporting one another again and just treating people with kindness. This flooding will be happening probably again today, because high tide is supposed to be around 3 o'clock again today. The National Guard has been deployed in Delaware. I'm pretty sure parts of Virginia are in a state of emergency. The Hampton Roads area, they have major flooding. I'm pretty sure that there is a state of emergency for lower portions of Delaware because of the flooding. I can tell you on Route 1, in certain portions near Dewey Beach and Bethany, it is such a low-lying area that it gets flooded really quickly in any major storm. So just heed the warnings. If you see high water on the road, don't drive through it. Don't try to be a hero to try to go through it. It's not worth you losing your life over. It's just common sense. So just heed the warnings. Follow the local news in your area, because they do give out good, pertinent information. I can tell you parts of North Carolina's Route 12 is underwater in Ocracoke and in Cape Hatteras seashore area. Don't try to drive through it. There was video on the news last night of a truck that was stuck because he tried to drive through it. It's very scary. And the planet is hurting right now because we have a president that doesn't care about the environment, or that the fact that sea level rise is a real concern for a lot of neighborhoods, or that global warming has been happening and there is enough scientific proof to prove it. So just be mindful. If you see a neighbor struggling with something, help them, because it's better to be kind. Thank you and have a great day. Just say a prayer for Delaware, Virginia, North Carolina, Maryland, all the states that are in the path of this huge nor'easter, because there is going to be major flooding. Thank you and have a great day. I live in Delaware. I live in Millsboro. I live near Potsnetz, so I know exactly what they're going through. My mom lives near the Back Bays in Rehoboth. The people on the end of their street, I'm pretty sure there's probably some flooding down there. So just be careful. Don't try to be a hero. Don't try to drive through high water to get to someone. Save that to the first responders. Thank you and have a great day. try to enjoy your family. I'm going to try to enjoy my family on this Monday, which is very rainy. And last night we did have high winds. We had 25 to 30 mile an hour winds last night. I could hear them howling. I'm glad we didn't get the 50 mile an hour winds like they were stating. But just be careful because trees could still be coming down. So thank you and have a great day. Just enjoy your family and friends and try to be safe. Thank you.